Hey everybody, Cody here from Venomous Wargaming, back with you guys with another book review, this time over Malign Portents. So, in this book review, I'm going to be going over and touching a few of the little base details. So, going right into it, Malign Portents is the new expansion into Age of Sigmar with a lot of creepy, gooey stuff going on right now in the story. So basically, what you've got is you've got what they call a Harbinger, which is a champion of each of the Grand Alliances, so Destruction, Order, Chaos, and Death. Respectively, for Order, it's the Lord Ordinator. He's looking for signs from the heavens. For Chaos, you got the Darkoeth War Queen. She's looking for signs from the Dark Gods. You got the Fungoid Cave Shaman. He is great looking, let me tell you. I love that model. He's looking for signs from Gorka Morka. And Knight of Shrouds are looking for signs from the great Necromancer Nagash himself. So basically, diving into it, if you guys read into this book, there is a lot of creepy stuff going on in the Realm of Death and outside of the Realm of Death in the Age of Sigmar. So you got lots of fighting in here, lots of great combat to read about as well. So it's basically going over what all these portents are aligning themselves with. So you can actually use these in the game. I'll jump right into that. So basically, you've got skirmish battle plans in here, you've got narrative battle plans, and pitched battle plans. You've also got the rules for the 4 Harbingers, and points in here as well. And you've got a lot of little, like, war scroll little things, especially over, like, the Realm of Battle and Shaiish, and all that other stuff. So basically, jumping right over to war scrolls, you've got these new things called prophecy points, which I'll jump into also in a little bit. So you've got Realm of Battle in the Death world, so on the Realm of Shaiish, you got all sorts of little rules to jump into. You've got the Malign Portents starting off. So basically, you have a guiding Malign Portent. If you and your opponent choose to use this in a game, you roll a d6. On a 1, it's the Falling Star, 2 is a Bloodied Skull, 3 is the Black Void, 4 is the Bale Moon, 5 is the Writhing Serpent, and 6 is the Red Mist. Whenever you roll one of these, you go over to your respective little branch, like the Falling Star there, and you get little, I think, 5 abilities for everyone? Yes, 5 abilities. And these use prophecy points. How prophecy points work is at the start of each battle round, players generate a pool of prophecy points. These can be expanded over the course of that battle round to interpret signs. Any unspent prophecy points are lost at the end of the battle round. To determine the number of prophecy points they generate, each player rolls a d6 and adds the cumulative modifiers as appropriate. If the battle is being fought in Shaiish, you get +3. If a Harbinger from your army is on the battlefield, you get a +3. If you have a hero from your army is garrisoning a Warscrolls citadel, you get a +3. For every priest or wizard from your army that is on the battlefield, you get an additional +1. Then you can use these prophecy points on stuff like the Falling Star. So it ranges from 2 prophecy points to 3 to 4 to 5 to 3 to 1. And there's some that are like 1 to 4. You can spend however many depending on how great you want to make that ability. They're all interesting little things. So like 5 prophecy points in the Falling Star would get you a portent of far. Interpret the sign immediately after picking a friendly unit wholly within 18 inches of the interpreter to shoot in your shooting phase. In that phase, add 1 of the hit rolls for that unit. There you go. So you kind of got little kind of fluffy prophecy points for some of you guys in here, if you feel it like that. If you guys don't want to use prophecy points, don't bother with it. It definitely adds a big twist to the game, can really help you. We use that in the Legion of Night battle report I just put out, and it's pretty cool. So also, you got the Lord Ordinator, the Darkoeth War Queen, the Fungoid Cave Shaman, and the Knight of Shrouds can all show up in these as well. So you got the Skirmish coming up, you got the command abilities, artifacts of power, mysterious terrain, the battle plans themselves, all sorts of cool stuff. There is plenty of stuff to fight over in this new book. So, jumping right into War Scrolls for the new Harbingers, you got the Lord Ordinator. So he's not the greatest fighter. 5 attacks with 1 inch range, 4s to hit, 3s to wound, no rend, 1 damage. He's not exactly a warrior. So, but his ability here is Arcane Engineer. Add 1 to hit rolls for friendly order war machines within 6 inches of a friendly Lord Ordinator. That gets absurd if you guys know anything about the Order war engines, such as Caradron Overlords that can get beefy real quick. Meteoric Slam. If you roll 2 or more for hit rolls of 6, if you roll 2 or more hit rolls of 6 for this model's Astral Hammers, and after its attacks have been resolved, pick one enemy unit within 1 inch of it. That unit suffers D3 mortal wounds. And then his command ability is Rain of Fire. If this model is your general and uses his command ability, then pick a friendly Order War Machine that is wholly within 12 inches of it at the start of your shooting phase. You can fire it twice with that War Machine in that phase. That is nasty. And he's got his own little prophecy, Signed from the Heavens, if you guys want to look into that. You got the Dark Horse War Queen and her Signs from the Dark Gods. Her abilities, well, her melee weapons is 1 inch range, 4 attacks, 3s, rend 1 damage. Not too good again. Savage Duelist. Attacks made with this model's Warlord axe have a damage characteristic of 2. They target a hero or monster. In addition, each time a wound inflicted by this model slays a hero or monster, add 1 to the attack characteristics of the Warlord's axe for the remainder of the battle. So, pretty cool. Infernal Rune Shield. Roll a dice each time you allocate a wound or mortal wound to this model. On a 6 up, the wound is negated and the attacking model's unit suffers 1 mortal wound after all the attacks have been made. She's not too bad. So her command ability is, if this model is your general and uses a command ability, then you can re-roll failed charge rolls for friendly Slaves to Darkness units that are within 12 inches of them at the start of the charge phase. Not too bad. The Fungoid Cave Shaman. Go ahead and look at that guy. I love that model on his little mushroom cap going on. So his melee weapons are Spore Squig's Vicious Teeth, which, yeah, there is a Spore Squig on his base, and it looks hilarious. It's basically got like a big swollen brain. And a Moon Sickle. So the Moon Sickle's 3 attacks, 4s, rend 1 damage. The Squig is 2 attacks, 4s, 1 damage, no rend. He's got a lot of abilities. So once per battle in the hero phase, you can choose for the Fungoid Cave Shaman to consume a mushroom. If you do so, then until your next hero phase, you cannot attack this model's Moonsickle, but you can reroll failed casting, unbinding, and save rolls, and you can cast 1 additional spell with this model. It's pretty nice. Hallucinogenic Stupor is roll a dice each time you allocate a wound or mortal wound to this model. On a 5 up, the wound is negated because he is high, I guess. So Spore Squig, subtract 1 from hit rolls for attacks that target this model, so he's a little hard to hit. I mean, they needed to give him something. He's only got a 6 up save and 4 wounds. And he's Bravery 4. So if you have things that deal wounds on Bravery, he's going to have a rough time. So Magic is Spore Maws. Has a casting value of 7. If successfully cast, each enemy unit within D6 inches of this model suffers D3 mortal wounds. Not bad if he's a little surrounded. And command abilities is the Mouthpiece of Mork. So if this model is your general and uses command ability, then you can charge with 1 friendly Grot or Auric unit that is wholly within 18 inches of it at the start of the following charge phase, even if that unit ran or retreated earlier in the turn. That is nice. Obviously, he's got the signs from Gorka and Morka if you want to use the prophecy points. And the Knight of Shrouds. So I've heard a lot of bad things about him, but he's really not that bad. So 1 inch range in his Sword of Stolen Hours, 4 attacks, 3s, rend 1, 2 damage apiece. Ethereal, ignore modifiers, positive or negative, when making save rolls for this model. Stolen Hours, each time a wound inflicted by this model's Sword of Stolen Hours slays an enemy hero, heal 1 allocated wound to this hero. Or model, excuse me. Command ability, Spectral Overseer. If this model is your general and uses the command ability, then in the combat phase of this turn, add 1 to the hit rolls for friendly Night Haunt models while they are wholly within 9 inches of it. He's pretty cool, and he can fly. So Knight of Shrouds is pretty cool. He's got signs from the Great Necromancer as part of the prophecy points. If you guys want to use those, you don't have to though. And then you got the Warscrolls Citadel, which this thing is massive. I think it's going for 110 right now in US currency on GW. I saw it at Mike's shop at Goldmine Games. That is an incredible piece of scenery. I know it's older, but it's now re-released, and it's great. I love it. I hope we can get one for the channel. That's an expensive piece of scenery, though. And it's got its own rules. So you got like D6 results for rules, and you can garrison in it, and if you put a hero in it, you get all these sort of cool little things going on, and it's really neat. Anyways, guys, that's really about it for the book. If you guys want me to, let me know, and I will do a a little like reading of it to you guys, just like for Legions of Nagash. If you guys want me to do story time, let me know. I'll go through that book with you guys. I'll make a video for each little section of the book, and I'll read it time by time, and you guys can catch up on the lore. It's really cool. Malign Portents, though, it's pretty creepy. So we don't know too much of what's going on. We know that the Daughters of Cain release is coming in like April, May time frame, and they might have something to do further in Malign Portents. I don't know, with the whole Slanesh being held captive thing. Who knows? It's very confusing in this timeline of what's going on, but Malign Portents definitely opens a big light on it. So if you guys want me to read into it with you guys, let me know. If not, then I'll just continue making battle reports. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to go over to Legion Night Battle Report that's inside this video description below me. Check that out if you guys already haven't. If you have, good on you. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys in the next video. Be sure to drop a like, comment, subscription if you guys already haven't. If you want to, go ahead and suggest anything else you want me to cover, and I'll do my best to cover it for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it was helpful, and hope you guys enjoy hearing me talk about it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody. Bye-bye.